Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1927 Underwood No. 5 vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. I'm going to line that up with the edge of this left paper finger here. You just want to make sure that those edges are about the length of a page. These are both adjustable, so we're going to load the page and then set those. So you want to make sure that they're right on the edges so the paper feeds through them like that. And then the margins are up front here. Just want to make sure that the margins are both in between those two paper fingers so you don't type over them. And they look good right there, about 10 and 80. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets it back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch down, it skips 2. One more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line to switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. You flip that down. It's like a seesaw. To the right is the red. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. As you can see, the ribbon in there is black on top, red on bottom. When you have it on the left side, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. When you move this little lever back in the back to the left, it locks it in the middle so it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. To unlock that, just move that to the right, and we're going to shift that ribbon shifter, color shifter down to the right for the red. Beautiful typing machine. One of the most popular, if not the most popular models of all time. Almost 100 years old and still prints beautiful ink. And it's just really easy to type on. I feel like I can type as fast as I want in this and I won't miss a key. And I'm not a writer. I just do maintenance on typewriters. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. Flip it to the down and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you put that back up before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. We're gonna put that shifter back on the left side so we print the top portion of the ribbon. Get a shift on each side and a shift lock on the right. To clear that, just hit that left shift button. Backspace on the top left of the keyboard works great. Tab on the top right. There's manual tabs in the back that you just tilt down and move them to wherever you want on that scale there. And this scale here tells you exactly what space you're going to stop on. So we'll set the carriage at the beginning of the margin and hit that tab. And as you can see, it stops at each one of these tabs. That works good. Let's show that from the front. Very nice. And this little button here is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that will block you from printing. Hit that margin release. It'll allow you to go a few more spaces till you get to the dead end. And then there's a margin release on the right too with this little lever here, this little seesaw lever. So you get to the beginning of the margin. If you want to get past that, you just push that little seesaw button right there down and it allows you to move to the end of that margin. On the right side of the keyboard is the ribbon reverse ratchet. Right now it's pushed in, so it's pulling. Since all the brand new ribbons loaded on the right, it's pulling to the left. So that's when you push it in. When you pull it out like that, you can wind it and ratchet this up and pull to the right. We're going to push that in to pull to the left. Carriage release on the right side of the carriage. Very smooth and nice. This is it's made to last forever, basically. So if you take care of this thing, it will last forever. It's almost 100 years old already and it's still in really nice condition. Carriage release on the left side, very smooth. If you pull out this little knob here, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get those clicks, and the same concept with this lever behind the knob here. You flip it up and it disables the spacing. You flip it down, you get those clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.